Hey guys, it's Missy Wolf, and I'm here with the Soul Circus Cowboys.
And you're watching Center Stage Magazine.
I love it when it goes well. That's awesome. I love it when it doesn't too. I just always love it. Anyways, what are we doing here at CMA Fest? You guys are just busy. You've already been playing.
Yeah, we're from Tampa, and we drove up a couple of days ago and got to play off of 2nd Avenue, and that was fun. It's crazy because there's so many bands here. It's just one band after another, and you're moving fast pace, and the crowd's just coming and going, and it's just like going as fast as you can. And so very happy. What an experience we're having here, and we're glad that you guys are having us, and
Absolutely.
the Ice Band's having us, and we're about to perform in about 40 minutes here.
That's great. That's great. Now, have you guys performed at CMA Fest in the past?
No, this is our first. So this is
Ooh.
a big deal, and we're excited.
great.
We're live streaming and trying to connect with all the people who follow us, and it's just been up the heart rate. You know?
Been a wonderful experience.
Yeah.
so far.
Absolutely. Now, for those of you who are watching at home, I know you may not know all of their names, and I'm learning all of their names. So this is Billy McKnight.
I am Billy
Right.
McKnight. This is my drummer,
Jason. I
Alfano.
knew Jason. Okay,
Yeah.
and then who's next?
And behind me is
Rick Morgan.
Rick.
and
And
Mike.
my name is Mike McMahon.
See, look, I even messed up. I called him Nick instead of Rick. I'm just
There you
that
go.
way. But you guys are fabulous, and I was
Thank
watching
you.
some of your videos earlier, and I want to know what it's been like for you guys as a band, like the chemistry and all of you coming together and performing for the crowd. What is the experience like for you?
That's a really good word, chemistry, because we are brothers, and so there's always something that goes wrong when you're setting up. But when you're brothers like this, you could just go back to the basics of what you're doing,
Right.
and somehow it works out. And that happens so many times. So the chemistry's there. We're 6 years old. We're seasoned. We're not spring chickens, but that brings a lot to the party.
Right,
So
right.
we know what we need to do to deliver what we want to deliver, and we stick together like that to do it.
Absolutely. Have there been any, challenges with all of you guys together that you've had to work through and like overcome that you think is better now than it was when you first started?
Oh yeah, there's always challenges because in this business, to deliver the performance that puts you on the level we want to be on, it's got to be full time, and
Right.
to make it full time for you is a tough feat. You have to have support, you have to have the venues, and you have to have social media. And social
Right.
media is allowing us to get out there to where we're having so much engagement that we're getting the work that allows us to be a band. Because
Right.
when you can't be a band except on the weekends or something like that,
Right.
and no offense, but we've all been down that road. You're not where you need to be when you're doing it five,
Right.
6 times a
Right.
week.
Right.
And finally, we're there. It's full time for us, and traveling around and making
That's
music
great.
and loving it.
I got to say, what's your favorite place to travel to when you're doing shows? What's been your favorite
Wow.
venue?
Good. That's tough. Well, we've
Top Floribama.
to Floribama is really good. Shout out to them. They put us up on a huge house on the water, and it's a built-in huge crowd. And because this is our 3rd year back, we've got quite a following out there, and so they're just in your face. But Nashville, this has been great. It's hurry up and go, and everybody in here can play, but the energy is so high.
It is. Just everybody is so excited.
And I got to give a shout out to our home city, Tampa Bay. I mean, when we play there, we're playing for friends, and we're rocking, and it's a big party. So, hey, it's
That's great. Now, a lot of the people that I've been interviewing, they have like a huge Twitter following, and their fans are like tweeting that they're here. Where are you next? So a lot of these artists have become friends with their fans. Do you guys have fans that are here today?
We do, and we've got the best fans. I'm not kidding. We have got probably 25 people from 4 or 5 different cities and states.
Wow.
Some flew in. We've got Kentucky, we've got Illinois, we've got, of course, Orlando, Tampa, where we're from. Atlanta, at least 25 are here now. We don't know who's coming, and that is humbling to say the least. That we're having that kind of support come in and actually, spend the money to come see us, in
Right.
Nashville, Tennessee, and
Right.
just show Nashville and the people who are having us, hey, we've got real support out there. And
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, I have to know, because your name is super fun. How did you guys come up with your band name?
You know,
I love it.
We never get that question.
I tell you,
I know you. I know, right? And I'm one of those ones that does not like to do cookie cutter questions, but I'm like, no, I have to, because my mom always says, "That's not my circus. Those aren't my monkeys." And I'm like, yes, they are your monkeys. Mom. So when I saw your guys' name, I just thought of my mom immediately and like our whole childhood. So I want to know what you guys.
Yeah, it's a great question, and it is asked a lot, and I don't want to be too transparent on it because it's asked so much. Because when we first said it, we came up with this almost changed and how clean it is now, but it's really a wild name to express our show. The circus part comes in because we like to leave a high energy part, but we have from the 5-year-old to the 85-year-old and anyone in between. We play for honky tonk, we play biker rallies, we play for the common man, we play for anybody. Our music genre is large, and when inside that show is the circus, and we like to think that we were soulful. You know, we write lived lyrics, and so we do things that we know. So that comes from this, and of course, this is America, so that's the country part. You know,
right?
And, you know, sometimes it could be a little outlawish, and sometimes it could be straight up. So that's where Soul Circus Cowboys kind of originated from, and we want to present that name when we have a show. It's like that fits, it all goes together.
Right, and people are going to remember too, right?
I hope so. It's a tongue twister sometimes, but
but it's fun and it's great. And like I said, immediately I related to my mom when I heard your guys' name. I was like, oh, I got to tell her. I got to tell her who I interviewed. This is going to be great.
Cool.
And so, what do you guys have coming up though for just your band yourselves, not just CMA Fest, but what do you guys have coming up?
I'm happy to announce that Sidco Oil has become one of our sponsors. Thank you, Sidco. Yeah. So we're doing.
Thanks, Sidco.
Yeah, that's a big thing. It's able to put us on the road, and we're going to be going up and down the coast, feeding America. So we'll be pulling into cities and having food trucks come out. We have a nice leg coming up in July where we go up to Pensacola, where we do a lot, and into Birmingham, Alabama. So I've got friends there. Then back here in Nashville, and over to Tuckersville, which is right north of Atlanta. So we're starting to move around. And if you're anywhere in the Southeast and you want to see us, you can check that at soulcircuscowboys.com. And
all right,
we're getting out a little bit.
Absolutely, and they can follow you on social media and you know keep up to date with you guys.
Please do. We have a Soul Circus Cowboys Facebook page, and that's growing up.
Right? Oh, I love that. I love hearing that too. And do you guys get a lot of fans commenting and do you guys respond back and all of that?
It's been great. Yeah,
right.
Especially we have engaged fans. So like right now, when we share this interview we're doing, it'll get shared 100 times. And we did our first live feed performance from Facebook, a new gizmo they got going out, and it was trending and going, and it's great.
We're like a 30-piece band.
Yeah.
30,000 actually.
Right. Yeah. I have to ask, when you're doing those live streams on Facebook and those little emojis start flying at you, I was talking to Ty Herndon about that yesterday. Is that just such a trip to see? Because
it is.
As a fan, when I'm watching it and I see all those little emojis, I'm like, what does that do to the artist who sees all that? That's got to be huge.
When we were doing them on the ride up here, and then we could see them coming through, and the people are coming, we can say hello to the people writing in. Now, the guy who drove us up here, Jeff Skyers, has been doing them more during our live performances. We don't get to see it, but the comments afterwards are awesome. And the love is there, and they're watching it, and they're staying. There was a 40-minute show, and at least 10 minutes before the show started of it, and people were staying tuned in, and today waking up and sharing it all over the place.
That's great.
Social media rocks, man. We're in a good day and age for, and we're grateful for it.
And you know what? Because it's not just about the top 40 artists on the radio anymore. We have access to so much more music.
That's right.
Social media is a great way to do that. So awesome, guys. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to be here. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. And I'm sorry if I didn't get to every one of you individually, but I just love that you guys took your time to be with me. Thank you. Until next time, guys, stay tuned.
Stage rocks.